So welcome back on this Thursday morning. So have you ever wondered what kind of wine goes with the perfect meal?
Well, all sorts of wine goes good with any sort of meal, but the real expert out there this morning, Lynette Charles, or at least she's hanging out with the experts. There is a wine festival going on this weekend, and Lynette joins us now to tell us more about it in beautiful St. Michael's. Hello, Lynette.
Hi guys, yes, I'm here in St. Michael's, and you know what, I'm here for the wine festival, but lucky you, the wine fest doesn't actually start until tomorrow and it lingers until Sunday, so there's lots to do out here, and without further ado, I'm going to bring my two expert friends in here. I'm going to start here with George Wilson, and then I'm going to head over here to John Mayer. So tell me, what is going on this weekend? Talk about the wine fest.
This is the second year of Wine Fest at St. Michael's. It's a streetscape event through town. We're going to serve over 200 wines. We're going to have wine auctions. We have art shows. We have wine and food tastings throughout town. And we have chef demo tents both days where culinary wizards from the Eastern Shore and the Western Shore are going to be demonstrating their wares.
What type of wine are you going to be pouring?
We're going to be pouring wines from France, Spain, Italy, the United States, New Zealand, Australia, Portugal, South Africa, basically wines from around the world.
Okay, and I hear something about retail. Explain that to me. What's the retail?
All of the retailers are holding retail specials, and people are going to pick up raffle tickets, and we're raffling off several baskets of lodging, wines, food, retail goods, and all of those drawings are going to take place Sunday, and you don't need to be present to win.
Okay, and what do we have right here, this whole lovely display?
This is a selection of wines that we're going to be pouring at the festival. Obviously, we can't have 200 wines on this table.
Let's pick up our glass, gentlemen.
Everyone is going to have a glass like this when they get to the festival.
It says Wine Fest St. Michael's.
And they're going to taste wines in this glass all day long. In addition, there's an upscale portion that you can pay for. For $35, you get a boat ride and taste 30 to 40 of the finest wines in the world.
And that's the wine tasting cruise?
And that's the wine tasting cruise on the Patriot with John Mayer.
Okay, so let me take it over here to you and you pick up where he left off. So what's the actual wine tasting cruise?
So rarely do you ever get an opportunity at an event like this to taste very, very high-end fine wines. And what we've tried to do is put together a VIP program for both Friday and Saturday to allow people to taste extremely phenomenal high-end wines. So we've got about 35 wines that we're tasting on the boat. We're also going to be doing it during an hour or an hour and a half long cruise 4 or 5 times a day. We've also have the pastry chef in the Perry cabin that's going to be doing pastry demonstrations. We've got Cabot cheese that's going to be on the boat. We've also got some retail for some soiree aerators that's taking place on the boat. And what we're trying to do is give people the finest of wines and show them the finest of St. Michael's, which is seeing St. Michael's from the water, which is absolutely beautiful.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. And last question to you, George. If you had to tell somebody one thing that they have to do or see while they're here, what would that be?
The town of St. Michael's and everything it has to offer. They're going to be able to come through town, taste wine, buy wine on the spot where they taste it, and then go into more than 70 retailers who are participating in this and enjoy discounts on some very unique products not available in the big box stores.
What makes you do this? This is your second year, and what fuels you? What drives you to do this?
What brought John and the entire team together, and also our sponsors, which include PNC, Antwerpen Motor Group, the Jordan Insurance Group, and Southern Wines and Spirits, we got together and realized that there are many charities which are always requiring help from those that are blessed. In these economic times, those charities especially need our help. And we all live by the credo, those who are given much is expected of them, and that's why we do this.
That's absolutely perfect, and we're actually going to talk about the charities a little bit later. But on this note, we've been talking about the weather all day long. On the Eastern Shore, things aren't too bad here. We're looking at a few clouds, a few peaks of some sunshine, but the good news is the fact that when this kicks off tomorrow, oh yes, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous heading into the weekend. So basically, we're going to be dealing with fabulous weather. So now I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio, and thank you guys for your time.
Great, thank you.
Megan?